Hey, welcome back to A-Aron Reacts, and I was actually a little surprised in that this Angelina Jordan performance is indeed showing 9 days before at the exact same location as the other one I just recorded to in Kurbadhagen, July 1st, 2022. So it looks like she did indeed perform almost a week apart at the same location. So that's interesting, assuming the dates are correct. But I noticed that, again, audio off when I do these types of things, looking and confirming. She does have a different dress on, and it does look like different backgrounds. So I think it is entirely a different performance, which, at least according to the records I have, would make this the first time she performed Seventh Heaven live. So let's get right to it. Yeah, and so also, she didn't walk out while they were already playing. So I hear that bass line going. So certainly this is different. I haven't heard this before, which is kind of a cool effect. I like that. I'm curious why she didn't stick with it for the 10th performance. Maybe she was just experimenting, but... Yeah, there's a different hope there too. Amazing. Interesting, you hear the guitar or see the guitar player tuning here. Not quite sure why that is. What happened, right? What happened? And he looks a little distraught. Still, wow. It's so weird, seeing her live 15 here. She's a full-grown woman in her voice and her mannerisms and so forth, and she's almost grown up. So it's a little bit of a disconnect. Obviously not as like the age of 6 and 7 and 8 and so forth, but she's not quite caught up, at least somewhat, physically looking versus what you hear at this point. Her voice sounds like a, 40-year-old experienced singer here, easily. So soulful and just, so much depth, so many layers. Yeah. I stand corrected. So, yeah, I knew she looked 16. It does show 16. I was just mistaken when I said 15. Apologies for that. She's 16. You hear a little bit more guitar fills in this one than I think we heard before. Okay, that sounds more like we heard the previous time. Okay, well, I don't know if it's just my mind is set on vacation, which I'm about to, after I'm done with these, we're gonna leave and drive 6 hours and go to the beach and so forth and have a little family vacation. So maybe I'm not in much of an analysis mind and slipping. But I'm not hearing much difference between these versions, really. I don't know if that's truly she's experimenting less than she might traditionally do, or I'm just not picking it up. And my apologies if that's the case. But either way, this was amazing, especially if it's the first live one. I like that bass, her walking out on stage. Obviously, this needs to be a set or concert opener in order for that to be the case, or an encore, something to that effect, where she's actually not off stage. Technically not. We've seen, some instrumentals where she might go do something, or we change up musicians and so forth. They make it work, but it typically is, more smooth transitionally in that case. So, regardless, I think, we'll end this one. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so now. Go ahead and do it. Just do it. And consider joining us over at a-aronreacts.com/angels. And we will see you in the next one. Thank you much.